The Everskies Creator Studio exists on the browser version of the game and not the mobile app. You get there by clicking your profile picture in the top right, selecting Creator Studio, and selecting the Create New Design button. To upload an item, you press the Add Item button. This will open a window to your local files. If you close this window before selecting an item, you can open it back up by pressing the button where it says Image in the right sidebar. If you upload the full canvas size, uncropped version of an item, it will snap to x equals 0, y equals 14 by default. In order to snap it to 0, 0 where it belongs, you just drag it and let it snap into place. If I'm uploading the cropped version of an item, I upload the cropped version on top of the uncropped version so I can drag it to make sure it sits perfectly on top of the uncropped version. When you upload an item, you want to select the category that it belongs to. The category and subcategory will apply to all color variants. The tags where you select the color will only apply to that specific color variant. Once you've uploaded all minus size versions of your item, you upload the plus size versions. On the plus size variants of your item, you select the plus size box and use the plus size tag to make the plus size item easy to find in plus size users' inventory. There's a drop-down menu where you can link the minus size and plus size versions of the same color of the same item together. When you're uploading a skin-colored item like a face, you use the skin tag in the color tags section, and you select the skin tone that it corresponds to. Sometimes you upload an item like a hair that has both a front piece and a back piece. When you do this, upload the front piece as one item and upload the back piece as a different item, and then drag the back piece below the default skin in the Creator Studio. Some items change the shape of the default body by erasing parts of it using an opacity mask. Items that should be affected by opacity masks include skins and socks. On these items, you want to make sure you turn the affected by opacity mask option on. Items that use opacity masks have an area where you can upload the item's opacity mask, which will consist of hex code 0 black pixels at 100% opacity over the parts of the body that you want to erase when this item is worn. Opacity mask image files have to have the exact same dimensions as the item that they correspond to. This isn't a problem if you are leaving both of them uncropped at the full canvas size. If you are uploading multiple color variants of the item that uses the opacity mask, you have to upload the opacity mask for every color variant. It will not carry over automatically. If you change the image file of that color variant, you will have to re-upload the opacity mask. Make sure to arrange all of the items you uploaded to the Creator Studio to display in the correct order. This will affect how the set preview looks if you are uploading your items as a set to appear in the set section of the shop. If you press the General panel on the right side of the Creator Studio, you have the option to submit your design as a set. If you submit it as a set, it will appear in the set section of the shop. If you don't, the items will appear individually in their corresponding sections. You have the option to enable or disable the visibility of the default skin in your set preview. You can configure the tags for your set. The important one is selecting the plus size tag if your set contains plus size items. Submission description only appears to the admins approving or denying your set. You can tell them how many copies you want if it's limited. You can tell them if it's for a particular event. If your submission is a set, you have to configure a set name. You can see that for this set, I named it Tutorial Outfit. The naming scheme I like to use is that every item has the set name in its title. For example, this is the Tutorial Outfit Hair. Because it is the front piece, I named it with the word front so that users selecting it know that it's the front piece and has a corresponding back. You're not required to use any particular naming scheme for your items as long as you are naming it something that describes what it is and aren't leaving it as a default randomly generated PNG name. Once your set is fully configured and saved, you can navigate to the publishing panel. Again, remember to use the plus size tag on your set if and only if it has a plus size version of all items that have a minus size version. In the publishing panel, you can choose what you want your set to be used for. By default, you have to leave in-game shop checked because there's no guarantee it will be limited or used in any official events. If it gets used in an auction or as a Star Pass set, you will get 100,000 cash-outable stars. If it is used for a competition or Galactic Hunt or some other type of event, it will give you 30,000 stars for a full set. Limited sets are in extremely high demand, and it's very unlikely that you will get one just because you requested one. After you select what type of events you're okay with your set being used for, you select what currency you want them to be sold for if they do end up going to the shop. Keep in mind that there are stricter standards for quality of star sets. They have to contain a plus-size variant, and they also can't violate any copyright rules. Remember to price your back pieces at 1 Stardust or 1 star always, and to price your full set below the recommended price, because the recommended price is a rounded up version of all of the prices of the items added up together. In the Creator Studio, there is an Insights panel. The top selling section is currently bugged, discounts are also currently bugged. The activity section shows you who has recently bought your items. The Insights graph will show you a line chart and a bar chart of your sales numbers and the amount of currency you have made from your sales. You can navigate around to see how close you are to earning different creator ranks. Creator 3s get access to this creator voting feature. You can choose which items are discounted for how much and for how long. Normally, it's bugged right now and not working. You can also feature an item so it shows up on the front page of the website.